Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Nick, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to ride a Harley Davidson. People ask, why would you want to ride a Harley Davidson? Well, one, you'll enjoy the wind. Two, you'll look cool. Three, just in it for the thrills. So right here we got a Harley Davidson Street Glide. Has plenty of modifications to it. Straight pipes, all that kind of good stuff you expect from a Harley. It's pretty loud. So things you're gonna need in order to ride a motorcycle. To ride a Harley. One, get a Harley. Two, you're always gonna need safety equipment like helmets, eye protection, gloves. Yeah, and that's about it. Alright, make sure you have somewhat of experience. Make sure you know how to ride a bicycle, because if you don't know how to ride a bicycle, then I don't know how you're going to manage to ride a Harley. Alright, so we're going to go over the controls. I'm going to show you guys how to start up, show you guys how to shift, how to brake, and all that other good stuff. Here, on your motorcycle, in this case a Harley, it's basically, it'd be, cruiser kind of thing. So right here you got your throttle. Twist this, give it some throttle. That's what you use to move forward. This is your front brake here. It's your front brake. And when you brake your motorcycle, you usually need one or two fingers. If you're in a panic situation, you need to start hard and fast. You might need to use three or all four to stop your motorcycle. And right here you got your rear brake. Pushes down, stops your rear wheel. And when you're braking your motorcycle, when you're kind of moving fast, you want to use your rear brake first, because if you use your front brake, then you're going to go over the handlebars. And that will suck. Might result in injury or even death. Over here on this side of the bike, you got your clutch. There's your clutch right here. Pull this thing in to change gears. Down there you got your gear lever right here. On this bike, you can shift it two ways. Shift up in two different ways. And most bikes are gonna have, most Harleys have 6-speed transmissions. This case I'm not sure, but we're not gonna really find out. So shifting your motorcycle, you're going to pull in your clutch all the way, and then you're going to push down to go downshift, because right now the bike's in neutral. And if you don't know if your bike's in neutral or not, what you want to do is go ahead and get on it. Get on it, straighten, bounce yourself out, and just roll back and forth. Your bike can roll back and forth easy, and your bike's in neutral. So take the bike out of neutral. You're going to go to first gear. You're going to pull in your clutch all the way. Drop it in first gear. Push it down. Push your gear lever down. Now it's in first gear. So, go back to neutral. Going back to neutral. It's a half a click up from first. There you got your little half click up. Bike's back in neutral. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how to shift on your motorcycle. Now shifting is pretty easy, kind of like putting your bike in gear or takeoff. I'm not sure what I went over right now, but bike's all fired up. I'm not gonna fire up the bike just yet because it's pretty loud. You can't hear over the noise. So say you got a red light or something and you wanna go ahead and take off on your bike. What you're gonna do is pull in your clutch all the way, drop her into first gear, and then let the clutch out real slow, about halfway. Give it about a teeny bit of throttle. You might want to twist this at one point. Twist this, your throttle, and then eventually let the clutch out all the way. And as you shift, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay off your throttle and lay off your throttle, clutch in all the way, and you'll shift up. On this bike, you can shift up like this with your toes or by heel. Does it make a difference? Maybe. Depends on what kind of person you are. All right. And then when you're slowing down, coming to a red light, coming to a stop sign, what you're gonna do is you're gonna clutch in, brake with both brakes, and you're gonna start to shift. Let's say you're in third gear. Say you're in third or fourth gear. You're gonna shift down all the way to neutral, and neutral is between first and second gear. And how to know that you're indicating that you know when you're in neutral is it's a half a click down from second, half a click up from first. That's how you know you're in neutral. You always want to go in neutral because you don't want to pull this clutch in while you're at a stoplight for a long time and end up ruining your clutch and having to change it out. So these bikes are not easy to repair, and they're not cheap either. Also on this bike, you have plenty of other movable objects you should know about. If you're on a touring bike like this one, most touring bikes, or all touring bikes, have passenger pegs and passenger seat. But in this case, it's for passenger floorboards. You're gonna push these down if you happen, if you're a guy and you got a girl with you, she wants to go for a ride, just pull these things down. Free her comfortable. So it's free her comfortable. And this girl happens to have a purse or something that might fly off. Got your saddlebag right here. To open this saddlebag, pull on this lever right here. Flip it up, and flip it up, and then it's a little bit hard to do with one hand. Flip it up, make sure this thing comes out of sockets thingy right here. Oh shit. Christ. Let's try the other side. Sorry. So I flip this little part up right here. Comes off easy. So that's why you got a girl with you, or you got stuff with you that's easily gonna fly off. Store it in your saddlebag if you got a bike with saddles. Yeah, good deal. They come in handy. Come in handy. Yeah. I don't know why that one was hard to open. All right. Most important thing to riding a motorcycle is make sure your bike is running. So, on this bike in particular, has a fob, and most bikes aren't going to have this. I know for sure Harley has fob. Most of them have fobs. Indian, Kawasaki, they have keys. So in this bike, your ignition, on most Harleys, your ignition is going to be either on the gas tank or right here on the fairing. So what you want to do is turn it one click to the right. Your lights come on. Yeah. Lights come on, and then gonna hit your run switch right here. As you heard the pump go off. Oh yeah, and the red light comes up right here. Red light comes up, and then once that light goes off, feel free to start up your bike. Well, your start button's right here, but on this bike, since it does not work anymore, you got your little backup startup right here. Caution, this will be loud. So, alright guys, that's it for today. And one thing I didn't mention in my video is is when you're starting off on a Harley Davidson. First of all, they're one of the most heaviest bikes out there because they're made of pure metal. There's hardly any plastic on it. So, starting off on a Harley, especially if you're a brand new rider, you might want to start off on a Sportster Street or a Dyna chassis, and just work your way up the food chain, because if you just start off right off the back on a touring bike, like the one I was using, that thing weighs about 750 pounds. Yeah, if you tip that bike over while you're on it, it's gonna break your leg. And if you just happen to tip it over, it's gonna be really difficult to get it back up. So that's it for today. I hope you guys, got the idea of how to ride a motorcycle. And when you're starting off, just don't go crazy. Just take a few laps around the neighborhood and work your way up from there as well. So, later.